Imagine working your entire life, paying into a system designed to support you in retirement, only to find out that your Social Security benefits are barely enough to keep you above the poverty line. Now, imagine being taxed not once, but twice on those hard-earned benefits. This is the reality for millions of Americans today, and it's a reality that Congress has ignored for over 53 years. But change is on the horizon. Today, we're diving deep into two groundbreaking proposals that could transform Social Security as we know it. Representative Larson's Social Security 2100 Act and Representative Massey's Senior Citizens Tax Elimination Act, backed by none other than former President Donald Trump. These plans promise to increase benefits, eliminate double taxation, and finally give seniors the financial security they deserve. So, grab a seat, because this is one conversation you don't want to miss. The urgency of Social Security reform. Social Security isn't just a program, it's a lifeline for over 70 million Americans, including seniors, children, and disabled individuals. Yet, despite its critical role, Congress hasn't enhanced Social Security benefits since Richard Nixon was president over 5 decades ago. Representative John Larson of Connecticut recently took to the House floor to demand action, calling it outrageous that millions of Americans are retiring into poverty after a lifetime of hard work. Larson's message is clear. Congress must act now to enhance Social Security and ensure that no one who has paid into the system is left behind. His plan, the Social Security 2100 Act, is a comprehensive solution that not only increases benefits but also addresses long-standing issues like the windfall elimination provision, WEP, and the government pension offset, GPO. But Larson isn't alone in this fight. Representative Thomas Massey of Kentucky has introduced a bold new plan to eliminate the double taxation of Social Security benefits, a move that has garnered support from former President Trump. Together, these proposals could dramatically improve the lives of millions of Americans. Let's break them down. Representative Larson's Social Security 2100 Act, a game changer for seniors. Representative Larson's Social Security 2100 Act is nothing short of revolutionary. The plan calls for a 2% across-the-board increase in benefits for all Social Security recipients, with an additional 5% boost for the most vulnerable elderly beneficiaries. This means that seniors who have been struggling to make ends meet could see a significant bump in their monthly checks. But that's not all. The plan also includes 12 essential benefit enhancements, such as adjusting the cost of living formula to better reflect the expenses seniors face, increasing the minimum benefit to keep retirees out of poverty, and repealing the WEP and GPO, which have unfairly reduced benefits for public servants and their families. Larson's message is simple. Social Security is the nation's most effective anti-poverty program, and it's time to strengthen it for future generations. We owe the American people a vote, Larson declared. They deserve to know where their members of Congress stand. And he's right. With over 10,000 baby boomers becoming eligible for Social Security every day, the need for action has never been more urgent. The Republican Study Committee's controversial plan, while Larson's plan focuses on expanding benefits, not everyone in Congress is on the same page. The Republican Study Committee has proposed a plan that would cut $1.5 trillion from Social Security over the next decade and raise the retirement age to 70. Larson was quick to point out the flaws in this approach, noting that raising the retirement age is essentially a 21% cut in benefits for those who have already waited over half a century for an increase. How does that make sense? Larson asked. Our seniors deserve better. And he's not alone in this sentiment. Millions of Americans agree that cutting benefits is not the solution. Instead, they're demanding that Congress take action to enhance Social Security and ensure that it remains a reliable source of income for generations to come. What's next for the legislation? While Senate approval marks a significant milestone, the legislation isn't law yet. It now moves to the next phase of implementation, with the Social Security Administration gearing up for what will be one of the largest benefit adjustments in its history. The plan includes specific provisions for retroactive payments, ensuring that beneficiaries don't lose out during the transition period caused by administrative processing times. This is particularly impactful for SSDI recipients and those with disabilities who often face delays in receiving their benefits. The goal is to make the transition as seamless as possible, so beneficiaries can start reaping the rewards of this increase without unnecessary delays. How will this increase impact your monthly checks? Let's break it down. If you're currently receiving $1,500 per month in Social Security benefits, the $433 increase will raise your monthly payment to $1,933 over the course of a year. That adds up to an extra $5,200 in your pocket. For many beneficiaries, this increase could mean the difference between scraping by and living comfortably. It's not just about the money, it's about the peace of mind that comes with knowing you can afford the essentials. Whether it's paying for prescription medications, covering rent, or putting food on the table, this increase is designed to make life a little easier for those who need it most. What about taxes and other benefits? One of the biggest concerns for beneficiaries is how this increase might affect their taxes or eligibility for other programs. Rest assured, Schumer's team has carefully structured the funding mechanism to protect beneficiaries from potential reductions in other forms of assistance. For example, the additional $5,200 won't push recipients into higher tax brackets, ensuring that the net benefit of the increase is maximized. Similarly, the legislation includes provisions to prevent rising Medicare Part B and Part D premiums from eroding the additional funds. This holistic approach ensures that beneficiaries can fully enjoy the benefits of this increase without unintended consequences. What does this mean for the future of Social Security? This initiative isn't just about addressing today's challenges, it's about laying the groundwork for a more sustainable and resilient Social Security system. By instituting a systematic review process, the legislation ensures that the impact of the benefit increase will be closely monitored in the coming years. This data-driven approach will allow lawmakers to make informed decisions about future adjustments, ensuring that Social Security remains a reliable resource for generations to come. In many ways, this legislation sets a new standard for how federal assistance programs can be reformed to meet the evolving needs of the American people. How can you stay informed? As we approach the implementation phase, staying informed about these changes is more important than ever. If you want to be the first to know when this $5,200 increase will hit your account, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. We'll be providing regular updates on this landmark development, as well as other changes that could affect your financial future. Have questions? Share them in the comments below. We are here to help you navigate these changes and make the most of this historic increase. Final thoughts: a transformative measure for millions. The additional $5,200 isn't just extra money, it's a transformative measure that acknowledges the critical role Social Security plays in the lives of millions of Americans. By offering both immediate financial relief and a more sustainable future, this initiative represents a new chapter in the history of Social Security. Whether you're a retiree, a disabled individual, or a younger worker paying into the system, this increase is a testament to the power of collective action and the importance of protecting those who need it most. Stay tuned, stay informed, and get ready to welcome this historic change with open arms.